Yay, it's breakfast time. What do we got in here? Spinach today?
Yeah.
What'd you say?
Yes, it's spinach. Now will you finish so I can do their hair?
Alright, I'm gonna go to food duty. Abby's going to hair duty. We've got two little foster girls and we take care of them because their parents are struggling right now. And I can't show them on film, but just know we got two kids here. They're super cute. And Abby gets to do their hair. Yay, super fun. Good morning. Yes, our fan is on. That's the humming in the background because we don't want any of this egg smell to hang around for a long time in our house. So, yeah, there's some hum in the background. Plus, there's some music in the background apparently on Abby's phone. So, it's a little bit of everything. I'll pause that, Abby. You can't really hear it anyways. So, Abby, how are you this morning?
I'm great.
Did you sleep well?
Yeah.
That's good. Did you girls sleep well? Hey,
They're pretty zombied out, so
did
maybe
you sleep
they
good?
didn't.
They're not really able to respond to any sentences or anything. They don't really answer to anything. They were really neglected when they were with their parents, so we're helping them to learn more and more words. And they can say orange. So we're working on words, and anyways, this is a daily vlog. Every single day I'm going to show you my life, just the real life that I live and that Abby lives. I'm also a Hypebeast. I'm a sneakerhead. I have a little bit of a resale business, so I'm able to get quite a few items in that I think are cool. So we'll look at those from time to time, and then we'll just live life. So if you're a Christian, hey, you should be subscribed to this channel, yo. I'm going to be pushing out content all the time. Always have something good to watch on YouTube. And if you're not a Christian, hey, subscribe to my channel anyways. See some hype items. Maybe learn about this, guy named Jesus that walked the earth and that a lot of people follow. So, yeah, let's get this breakfast going. It's looking pretty tasty. And we gotta serve it up, cause these are ready. Another chilly day here in Montana. Not too terrible. It's my snowman. Not much left. It's got like a little peak going on there. Look at that. It's got like a tall little peak there. Real skinny. It's not gonna be up by the end of the day, for sure. I've been trying to come up with some better questions to ask Abby in the morning. I'm just always like, so how's it going? How'd you sleep? But I think I need to come up with some better stuff to say, because it's gonna be a little boring, like saying the same exact things or asking the same exact questions. So, I don't know, what do you guys think? What are some things I can ask her? Should I just like look up random questions on Google search? Like, is that my best bet? Or do you guys got some better stuff for me? Or are you guys just repeating what you found on Google? Anyways, got the girls sent to the learning center. We thought of a bunch of different ways how we could care for them. At first, Abby was like, she just wants to stay home with them. And, we thought about that. And then, we've even thought about a nanny and things like this. But I think it's best, since they don't know how to interact with people, like the communication part isn't there. They don't know how to have a conversation at all, like especially the 4-year-old. We think it's best for them to go to a learning center so that they can see other kids who are communicating and they can maybe, learn by example, copy what they're doing. So that's why we take them there. Anyways, I do spend a lot of my time at the church building. I just help people follow Jesus, find Jesus, all that stuff through the local church because, hey, every Sunday people are coming to church and they're coming to somebody's building. And if they come to ours, we're going to show them the truth. We're going to show them what the Bible says. And we're not going to sugarcoat it or add in our own stuff. Like, we're just all about giving people straight answers, showing them who Jesus was, how Jesus acted, and how to follow Jesus's example. So let's go ahead and head there now. We got one quick stop to make, and then we'll be heading to work. But I gotta drop some stuff off. Always selling packages. I don't show you guys all of my package drop-offs. Sorry. If that's something you guys really want to see all the time, comment below that that's something that you really want to see, like every time I drop off a package. But for the most part, it's just whenever I feel like it. If I feel like filming it, I will. If I don't, then I won't. This is my vlog. This is my life. So you get to see me and whatever I end up filming, because like I live 24 hours a day and you guys see what? 20 minutes maybe? Let's drop this one off for now. Let's go do it. And we're done. Package is dropped off. Now we're ready to head to church. I have a feeling, since it's supposed to get really cold again and snowy, that I'm gonna be doing some stuff outside today. So I wore my sort of warmer jacket, and I brought my waterproof boots. Whoa, that was my four-wheel drive being all wonky. And then these roads, there's like water everywhere, like giant puddles. Look at this puddle over here. Look at that. But those are everywhere right now. And it's supposed to freeze again. So what's gonna happen? Like this puddle here. Oh, actually, there's not much puddle there anymore. That's pretty much gone. Yeah, pretty much gone. For the big puddles that are left, is it just gonna turn to solid ice and we're just gonna be like, that's gonna be crazy. But yeah, I guess we'll see what happens. This is a vlog, so follow along with me the next couple of days and we'll see what happens with all of this crazy, insane weather that's going on right now, with freezing and thawing and not thawing all the way and then freezing again. And look at all this. It's like so much. Well, we made it here safely. We're all good. And oh, one cool thing, one of my leaders and children's got these for us. We're gonna hang these up downstairs. They're like little marble string lights. Pretty cool looking. They're like outdoors, so they should be pretty sturdy, pretty durable for like if the kids throw footballs at them or whatever. So we'll go hang those up and whatever else needs to happen. Brought my muck boots. Got my mucks. Yeah. There they are. Gotta have these things. Gotta have them. Good idea for me to bring my boots today, because I've started already. There's like, there were lights here. All those holes, those were all where lights were. All lined up, and they're all lined up here too. They're just all underneath the snow. So, what I'm doing today, oh look, that one's missing its part, its cap or whatever. Here. So anyways, I'm pulling all of these out and lining them up inside. Show you, this is what I've done so far. Got all of these ones out and trying to keep the little stake things on them, but sometimes they break off, like this one broke off. But yeah, so lining all these up. Gonna get more and more of them going. Still got quite a few to get. Got like all of these along here. I mean, there's just loads, so I'm not sure if I'll get through it all today, but I know I have a staff meeting at some point today, so I'm gonna have to get to that. But I'll be doing this probably for the rest of my time here, because Spencer's out of town. He's hanging out with his dad in Washington, so yeah, fun times. See you guys around. I'm gonna get to some work. On my way home now, but I sold one more item, one more package. I gotta send off these Adidas sneakers. We're at the shipping spot right now. Where is this? CPS? So I'm gonna go ahead, get this thing dropped off, and we'll head. Oh, that was fun. Got it dropped off. Funnest drop off. Super exciting. So amazing. Greatest drop off. Okay, now I'm just hyping it up. It's just a drop off, people. Happens all the time with me. But anyways, Now we're heading home. We are going to open up something today because I've been following a tracking number. I don't remember what it's for, but it's for something cool. I've only got 2 things in the mail right now. I'm following both the tracking numbers. One of them is here today. We'll open that up and, oh man, my seatbelt is ridiculous right now. And yeah, let's just get to the spot right now. What's up, people? We got an item from Supreme. This is from the very last Supreme drop for the fall-winter 2017 edition. I got quite a few of the Supreme items from the 2017. Everything that I have Supreme basically is from the 2017 fall-winter collection. And this one is as well. So let's go ahead and let's break into it, see how it looks. Oh boy. Once you get the bag started, it just tears all the way. Super easy. Alright, first I'm going to see what they gave us. The last 2 Supreme weeks, actually I guess the last 3 now, they've just given me 1 sticker. Normally, they give a bag, they give 2 stickers at the minimum, sometimes even more. But I think this last few weeks they've just been like coasting by, like trying to give everybody as much as they can, but they just don't have a whole lot right now. So they're just doing 1 sticker. I'm sure they got more coming. So let's go ahead and get this out of here. Nothing else in there. Totally empty. Okay, this is a size large. This is their little mini box logo hoodie. There's the little tiny box logo. It's very small, like up against my thumb. I mean, it's small. They basically made it as small as they could, where they could still like read the stitching there. And this is a size large. There's the little label on there. I only buy legit. This is straight from Supreme on drop day on the 28th. And I am fasting purchasing more hype stuff because I'm trying to get myself more focused on Jesus. And like, all this stuff is cool and everything, but I can never let it become more important than God. So for the first 21 days of this new year, 2018, I'm just skipping whatever heat releases. I'm not going to go researching a bunch of heat. I'm just going to, whenever I think about that kind of stuff, I'll just talk to God, because why not? I mean, He's eternal, and I'm immortal, so I'm going to be hanging out with Him after I die. And so there's the plastic of the Supreme hoodie. This is the navy one, if you haven't guessed already. And man, it is nice. It's very good quality material, pretty thick. Yeah, and then the zipper is metal. That's a nice touch. I like metal zippers. I feel like they don't break as quickly. Yeah, it's pretty heavyweight. It's not quite as heavyweight as some of the other sweaters that I've gotten from Supreme, but it's still pretty heavy. Let's go ahead and take a look at these tags here for you. Anybody who wants to check this against other products, make sure theirs are legit, or the ones they're looking at. So you got the Supreme, made in Canada. You got large, made in Canada. And then you've got some numbers on that one. Whatever. Random letters and numbers. And let's see if there's any other tags on here. Okay, so we got one other tag right there. Supreme, New York City, 100% cotton. Care instructions: machine wash cold, do not bleach, tumble dry, low, do not iron. Whatever, I don't know why I read all that. And then we've got the back of the tag there. And then they did double line this hood, so they just used the same material on the front and on the back, so it makes the hood a lot more thick, which is a nice touch. And let's just see how the fit is. I'm 6'1", for anybody who hasn't clicked on my About page, and weigh 145. So this is how it will fit if you're similar size. And if not, just like think about your size and compared to me, like, there you go. That'll help you out. This is, yeah, I think it fits really well. It feels loose. It's not terrible. I could have gone probably a size down. I could have done a medium, but I normally get my hoodies and sweaters in large, so I think this one is just bigger because it's a zip up maybe? I don't know. Maybe it's not bigger. Maybe I'm just dreaming. But it's weird though because the sizing with Supreme stuff, like all of their larges are not the same. And I think it's because Supreme doesn't necessarily have like a factory where they produce all their own stuff. They always like go with a company and just put their name on it basically. Like they do a lot of collaborations, and so with doing a bunch of collaborations, you've got all these different companies you're working for, and all of them have these different larges. So even like down to their t-shirt sizes, like all of Supreme's t-shirts are not the same. Even if they look similar and they both say Supreme, branded the same way almost, the sizing of the actual piece can be different from t-shirt to t-shirt, and definitely from sweater to sweater. Like their sweaters are all over the place, and I try and just do large for all sweaters. I try and do medium for jackets because jackets are normally built a little bigger than sweaters, and then I just do large for t-shirts because I like large t-shirts. They fit nice and whatever. So here is the sweater. There's the little tiny box logo when you're wearing it. It's just a little baby box logo. So I got my first box logo hoodie. Yeah. Okay, it's a small box logo hoodie, but it's still, right? Is it? Yeah. Still counts. It's alright. So pretty cool hoodie. I do like it. It seems like it's just like cozy. Glad to have it in the collection. Not sure if I'm actually going to be wearing it because I have a lot of hoodies right now. I just designed some hoodies and then I bought a couple of the Adidas ones when they went on sale. We'll see. I might just put this on ice for a while. I've got these two still on ice. This is a embossed logo, hooded sweater. I've already shown that to you guys in videos. And then we have the zigzag knit Supreme crew neck sweatshirt. So, and we'll just see which one sells, and I'll keep whatever one doesn't up. Probably, I don't know. We'll see. That's the thing about me is that, I mean, I do collect all these cool items. Like, yeah, I have a lot of stuff stocked right now, but I've built up to this. I started with just one pair of sneakers. I sold it, and I bought two more, and then I sold those and I bought more and sold those. Like, it's just kind of built up, and my collection is kind of slowly grown. It's not like I'm spending a ton of my own money just to have this stuff in my house. Like, that's not what I'm doing this for. I mean, I would like to keep all this stuff, but I am doing a little resale business on the side. That's why I'm able to show you guys so many items, is because I'm not just spending all my money and now it's gone. I'm like spending it, but then I'm getting it back so that I can go after the next thing. That's just, yeah, so that's how it works. Anyways, we're gonna get into the Bible. This is the Jesus Taco channel, and we talk about Jesus every single day. We're in the book of Matthew, and we're in chapter 21, and I want to read to you guys a passage in here. There's these religious leaders in the Bible, okay? There's these priests, Pharisees, Sadducees, whatever you want to call them. They were basically the pastors and priests of that time. They had all these rules that they had everybody follow, that were trying to be followers of God, and all these regulations that you had to abide by. And it was all about actions now. It was all about what you're doing on the outside to look perfect. It wasn't about the actual heart. And that's what Jesus came down to this earth to try and correct. First off, with the people that he was around in that time, he was trying to tell them that, you know, God cares about your heart. He cares about what your heart desires. He doesn't care about how you look on the outside. Like, you can be a totally perfect person on the outside, and then on the inside, you're just not a good person. So I'm going to read to you guys a passage in verses... Actually, I'm wrong. We're not on chapter 21. That was on Saturday. We're on chapter 22, and I was like, where is this passage? So it's in verses 34 through 40. When the Pharisees heard how he had bested the Sadducees, they gathered their forces for an assault. One of their religious scholars spoke for them, posing a question they hoped would show him up. "Teacher, which command in God's law is the most important?" Jesus said, "Love the Lord your God with all your passion and prayer and intelligence. This is the most important, the first on any list. But there is a second to set alongside it. Love others as well as you love yourself. These two commands are pegs. Everything in God's law and the prophets hangs from them." So this is a really cool passage. It's something that I can live my life by. Jesus sums up all of the commandments into 2. The religious leaders and Pharisees, they were like trying to trip Jesus up and find a way to like say that he's talking wrong, he's talking against the Bible at that time, which was the Torah, which is just the first 5 books of the Bible that we have now. They were like, we're trying to trip him up. We want him to say something wrong. They had more and more questions for him. They were just questioning him like crazy. And Jesus, you know, he's God. Like, he created the human brain, so he's able to, you know, help people to understand, and he'll give very intellectual answers. So that's what he did here. And you guys maybe know the Old Testament laws that Moses gave to the people, the 10 commandments, like thou shalt not steal, thou shalt not commit adultery, thou shalt not murder, like all these things and whatever, all 10 of them. You can look those up if you want. But Jesus sums them all up into 2, and he says that all of the laws rest on them. And they were just very simple. Love God with everything, with all of your intelligence, all of your brain power, all of your fleshly capabilities of thinking, with all of your spirit, with all of your inward self. Love him. And with all of your prayers, like, you don't pray to other things, or like, you shouldn't be giving like all of your efforts and your mind power to other things. It needs to be directed towards God. And Jesus tells us in the scripture to love God, to love him basically above everything else. And then the second is like right next to it. They're like 2 pegs that everything hangs off of, and it's to love other people the same as you love yourself. And that's what I've been teaching on this channel like crazy. We need to go out of our way to be loving people, to be showing Jesus to everybody, to be a light, and just go out of our way to help other people when they need help, and be yourself. Like, first off, God made you special. He made you with a special personality. He made you a specific way for a reason. You have your thoughts and your ideas and even your dreams for a reason. You're supposed to be accomplishing something with this life, and God has amazing plans for you. So what you need to do is just get on this journey, and you just start living this life following after this guy named Jesus. Love people more than you love yourself is the first step. And then just talk to him, like with your spiritual ears, like with your inward self. You can learn how to train your inward ears to hear what he has to say. It's not like these ears, your audible ears. That's not how God talks. Sometimes he does, I guess. Like, people have said that they've heard God talk that way to them before, but I have not. Most people have not. So we have to train our inward ears to hear the voice of God, and he will lead us and direct us through our life. I do hear God's inward voice quite a bit, and even when I just say hello in the morning, I hear him say hello back quite a bit. I say I love you, and it's crazy. Like, when God says I love you back, like, it's just like chills. Like, it just feels so amazing, and it's awesome to be able to be in a place where God can speak to me and I'm ready to listen. And I'm not saying I'm perfect. Like, you don't have to be perfect to hear the voice of God. You could have just done something wrong, and then you refocus your mind on God, and you get directed with him again, and he can talk to you, and you could hear him like right away. Like, he's no respecter of person. He doesn't care about your past. He cares what you're going to do with your future. So that's what I'm all about, living my future to the very, very best. I don't hold any regret for anything in the past. I can't do that because there is no reason, and it's not going to help me at all move forward in my future. And so I'm pushing you guys to do the same thing. Kick the past away. Leave it in the past. Don't let those past hurts or bad things that have happened to you shape your future and destroy a future that could be bright because of something that someone else did to you and the devil keeps bringing into your mind. Kick it out. Let God fill up your mind, and the devil must flee. So that's all I got for you guys today. Thanks so much for keeping up with me. Thanks for watching till the end of the video. You guys rock. If you guys have any friends that you might be able to share this channel with that are into hype gear, maybe they're into Supreme, maybe they're into Adidas Boost, maybe they're into Jordans. I might be getting some Jordans here soon. Like, who knows? Whatever shoes are cool that are hype that I like I'm gonna get them. So I've got some Nikes coming soon. We'll be looking at those. So maybe you can share with your Nike friends. I know, yeah, but I got a lot of views on the shelf right now. Anyways, let's show more and more people that you can follow Jesus and you can have a personality. That's all I got for you. So thanks so much again. This is me, Stephen Long, signing out.